Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire with yours truly, Mudkip Rocketship 3003, here with a guest commentator.
Hello YouTube, it's Metallic Toad.
Yes, I have Metallic Toad here as a guest commentator. It's been a while since he's done a video, so I thought I'd have him back because for those of you that don't know, maybe you just barely recently subscribed, Metallic Toad is an old friend that I used to do Let's Plays and commentaries with in the past. If you go back and watch some of my old videos, he'll likely appear in some of them. And even if you go on his channel, I'll probably be on some of his videos too.
Yes, I'm actually a retired Let's Player. I used to do a lot of LPs myself, and I'd say about half of them were co-op LPs, and I had Mudkip with me during those LPs, but for various reasons, I decided that it was best to stop LPing. But it's not to say that I don't like LPs, because I think LPs are a lot of fun. But when you have to think about like all the work that's put into it, and like trying to get enough people to watch the videos, and the way that YouTube has changed lately, it just kind of made me not really want to do it anymore. But I'm really glad to be here today.
Yeah, I am too. After all, we are recording this on Halloween, the night of, and it's been a pretty good day so far. I mean, we've had some fun together, just playing different games. How I was recently able to mod my Wii U so that we could have Project M for Super Smash Bros. Brawl and various other stuff, and it's all been a pretty good time today.
Yes, it's been quite a fun day, and let's see, this is the second gym leader?
Yes.
This is the second gym leader, and let's see, Metallic Toad, his Shroomish, is at level 15, so he should be evolving pretty soon, right?
Kinda soon anyways. Unfortunately, in the gameplay here, he does get a little bit screwed over because Arm Thrust does, like, really high damage in a second. But, thankfully, I'm able to avenge this defeat, later. But, anyways, so, part of what, Metallic Toad was saying earlier, I just wanted to go back to again briefly, that actually a lot of filmmaking stuff in general is actually pretty time consuming because there's a lot of stuff that goes into production, as most people know. Obviously if it's stuff that's, as they say, ad-lib or just off the cuff or whatever, and obviously it's a little bit easier because you can just kind of make stuff up as you go. But there's still a lot of steps in production. You have to actually get like good like screen time. You need to actually make sure that the video quality is good. Obviously there's lots of stuff that go into it. So I can understand why Mr. Metallic Toad over here would want to not take too much time with that. And you may or may not be hearing the doorbell be ringing in the background. That's because it's still, let's see, 7:44 when I'm recording this.
Yes, there's a bunch of trick-or-treaters right now. And also, yeah, I think one of the biggest issues for me was it was really hard to find any time to like record some videos, and also like edit, because I had to share a laptop, and I had school, and right now I'm actually in college, so it's actually a little bit tougher sometimes. So even if I was still LPing, it would still be kind of tough for me to do that. And plus I have a lot of, maybe not that much, but I do have quite a few other things going on in my life that I have to do. I have priorities and whatnot. But it's really nice to be able to be in a Let's Play video every now and then, and, because I kind of missed being able to like commentate and just express myself on YouTube videos. And, I'm really glad to have this opportunity to comment on Mudkip's Let's Play of Sapphire.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here too, because I'm sure it's another kind of a refreshing experience just to be back in the whole thing. In the gameplay here, I go into this clubhouse where everyone's talking about this thing called Full Adventure, or something like that. I think that's what they say. Yeah, that's what it looks like they're saying. And this is one thing that I actually wanted to take a little bit of time just to talk about. Basically, jumping on the bandwagon. It was kind of annoying just because, like, you see everyone here is talking about it like they've basically made it their entire life, and they're just like, oh man, like this is the greatest thing ever. But then like people are just so easily persuaded by this one guy that's outside that you can just tell a new phrase. And that's one thing that like it's kind of always bothered me. Like obviously like I'm not gonna like try to like bash on the people that just kind of like join on it on an event surely for the hype. But it does bother me a little bit when people try to like claim that they know everything about a certain thing and they try to get bragging rights for it, even though they're not really with it for like the entire time. Because obviously, the time could come when like the hype for that dies down, and then the next big thing comes along, and you know, just whatever. One example of this is how I see a lot of people getting hyped for the new Pokemon game coming out, the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Another example is the new Super Smash Brothers, that came out on 3DS, but is going to come out on Wii U.
Yes, there is still a lot of hype for Super Smash Bros. And once I get the Wii U version, I don't even know if I'm going to be picking up the 3DS version unless I'm like on the go and I have to like travel a lot, because I think the Wii U version is going to be like the best Smash Brothers that has ever been created, at least officially by Nintendo, because ever since I started playing Project M, I actually think that is a really awesome game, and it definitely does remind you a lot of Melee, and it's a really fun game to play, and I'm just really excited for the Super Smash Bros. 4 for Wii U, because it seems like the gameplay is a lot better since the characters feel more balanced, and like there's so many awesome new characters, and it overall looks like a really fun game. And I mean, 8 players Smash, that's just gonna be too epic.
Yeah, it really is. But like these are like this right here is a prime example of like a good reason to get hyped about a game if you're actually interested in the game itself, where like you're actually like interested in its like actual value. Because some other people might be just saying, oh yeah, Smash Bros hype, even though they're probably either like not gonna actually play it, or if they do, they're gonna be like not playing it very often or incredibly casually, where like they don't even really care about the actual gameplay. They're just there for the ride. Again, I'm gonna say that that's not really something that I'm gonna say like, oh, you're a terrible person if you do that. But it is like, it does bother me a little bit when people, like I said before, try to get bragging rights for stuff. But I mean, I guess just in general, it's kind of annoying when people try to brag about, well, really anything, but more so when it's completely baseless, because you can understand if somebody wants to brag if they actually are really good at a game, but if they're going to brag about how great they are at a game and then they just do terribly at it, it's pretty annoying. There's in this game, in Pokemon Sapphire, and actually, well, in a lot of the Pokemon games, there's a lot of trainers that seem kind of arrogant or like really like boastful about how great they are at battling, but then you end up just creaming them like really easily. So basically, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think part of the reason why they do it is because they want the gamer to feel intimidated, even though like if you've been playing Pokemon a lot, you're very likely to not treat it as a big deal, since you'll probably just, you know, beat them anyway with your strong Pokemon or whatever. But another thing about the new Alpha Sapphire and like Omega Ruby game is like after seeing a lot of trailers of that game and stuff, and like of other Pokemon videos, I have to say, wow, Pokemon has changed a lot since it first began.
Oh yeah.
I can't even begin to like comprehend like how much different it is now, and with the Mega Evolutions and like the battling and like how you move across the map, and just, man, what happened? Seriously.
Man, Toad, I forgot that you haven't played Pokemon, or you haven't been into the series for a while. You kind of got out of it for a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it does seem pretty interesting now. I mean, I'm kind of glad they're actually remaking the Ruby and Sapphire, because I do remember that being one of the games that never got a, what's the word?
A remake.
A remake. Well, okay, I thought of a different word, but
Oh.
there's got like an HD version.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, a remake. That you could say that too. And
The graphics upgrade.
well, yeah, like with it, like an HD graphics update, just like more modern version of Pokemon. And, like I remember playing Pokemon Fire Red, and of course that was like the first one I played, and I never really knew about like Pokemon Red and Blue until after a little while. But yeah, I can't believe how much Pokemon has changed.
Yeah. Well, if you ever do want to get back into Pokemon, now is probably a good time because they've got all this new stuff, and well, fortunately I do have a copy of Pokemon Fire Red that I can let you borrow. So
Yeah, I might do that, and it might keep me a little bit busy, just in case I have to wait for some other games that I'm hyped for.
Well, anyways, it looks like the video is just about to end, so unfortunately we're gonna have to close for today. Tune in next time. I will likely have Metallic Toad back for another commentary that time. But thank you guys for watching. Comment if you have anything that you'd like to ask us. Like if you did, and subscribe if you want more of these good times. And we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Take care, everyone.